morning, everyone. At the outset, I would like to invite, on behalf of the Cyberabad Security Council and the Cyberabad Police, the Minister for IT and Panchayat Raj, Sri K.T. Ramarao Garu, who's been an inspiration for the entire IT sector, especially in the last 1 year. In fact, he's been spearheading the campaign to bring back Hyderabad onto the global map. And efforts have been very intensive, and we are now beginning to see the results. I would also like to invite, welcome Mr. Anand Sarvade, who is now the CEO of DSCI, Data Security Council of India, which is part of NASSCOM. For your information, he is an ex-IPS officer of the 1987 batch who resigned from service and preferred to head this organization because of his interest in this field. And he is also responsible for running a very famous website called Top Cop, where more than 2,500 IPS officers, both retired and working, who interact every day and exchange their views on various issues in the country. It's a very, very popular site where all IPS officers log in and express their opinions and build up plans for the future. I also welcome everyone here, especially the delegates who've come, shown a lot of interest in the last 15 days, responded to the call of the Cyberabad Security Council, and esteemed guests and the media. It is indeed a matter of great pride that the Cyberabad Security Council has been able to push up its operations and be in a position to conduct such big events on such a big scale. Recently, we had the launch of the She Shuttle, which is itself just been explained by Mr. Bharni, becoming very popular, and it's part of the overall strategy which we have put in place for the safety of women in the IT corridor. We have about 3 lakh employees here, 1 lakh of them are women, and we used to have complaints very frequently about women IT employees being molested or harmed in certain ways. But in the last 2 years, ever since this safety plan has been put in, and especially in the last 1 year when a lot of focus on women's safety by the state government and the Chief Minister, we have put in place a lot of measures, and this has yielded a lot of results. The Women's Forum of the Cyberabad Security Council is very active, and so is the Traffic Forum, where we involve a lot of IT employees in traffic management. Today we are here to discuss about cyber security. As we all know, just to put it in a context, we are all on the net, even young children, young people, everyone, teenagers, all of us are on the net, and we're so busy with our WhatsApp groups, Facebook. In fact, the vocabulary of children is changing. The other day, one of my nephews was saying, "Why don't you WhatsApp it? And why don't you Google it?" I was just wondering if our vocabulary is changing. And yesterday when I was coming back from Delhi, there was a Lieutenant General sitting, and he was complaining that his grandchildren are not going to the villages because they're saying, there is no net connection in the village, I won't come. So I think that we are seeing a basic change in our lifestyles, and we need to recognize that. So along with all this comes problems. We get complaints on a daily basis of Facebook accounts being hacked, and our cyber crime police station gets active. We are able to investigate a few of them. Many of them remain, though we get a clue, we are not able to trace them because of the servers being abroad. We basically need the cyber security awareness at 3 levels. I feel it's first at the individual level. We all operate our accounts, we do bank transactions, we do so many other transactions through the net. Being little aware of the dangers involved in that. A few awareness sessions at all levels would be very necessary. Meetings like this, perhaps in the days to come, I hear schools are now giving iPads and other electronic devices to their students. But I'm sure very soon we'll be having cyber security teachers in all schools too. The day is not very far. There'll be cyber security cells in the school, and it's a great employment opportunity for all of us. We need to recognize that, and as just now the figures were there on the screen, 60 billion is the estimated industry. And at the corporate level too, at the organization level, we keep reading about big companies, websites and other systems being hacked and gone into. And data loss and so many other issues are being faced by these big organizations. So everyone, even in the corporate world or in the government sector, we all need to spruce up our cyber security systems. To be honest, we are not really ready for that. For instance, out of the 259 cases which were registered in Cyberabad cybercrime police station, hacking, which we think is the main offense, was hardly 5%, while ordinary physical security issues were 50% of those cases. Things like phishing and their passwords being hacked, gone into, and then their accounts being hacked. These are simple steps which can be taken to avoid these dangers, need to be taught. Then how to download antivirus software, firewalls, then non-opening of unknown sites, password security. These are small things which can be told at all levels. Then at the national level too, we need to bring in a cyber security awareness and systems, because critical infrastructure can be hacked, and then our entire systems, defense systems, missile systems, power systems can be hacked into, and then there will be a huge crisis. As we depend more and more on the internet and on the cyber world, these are the dangers we face, and I'm sure this meeting today of all the addresses to the lectures to be given by the professionals in this field would go a long way in enhancing this security consciousness. We are very happy that the response has been very, very good. It will encourage us to organize more such events on behalf of the Cyberabad Security Council, which is a bridge between the Telangana state government and the IT world in this area. Thank you so much for responding, and good day to everyone.